The evolution of humans. What if I told you part of you is a fish, part of you is a reptile, part of you once lived at the bottom of the ocean with no eyes, no brain, not even a name? It sounds impossible, but it's written inside every single cell of your body right now. This is the story of how you were built across 4 billion years, one accident at a time. And by the end of this video, you will never look at yourself the same way again. Chapter 1. The First Spark, 3.8 billion years ago. Go back far enough and Earth doesn't look like home. No oxygen, no life, just oceans of chemicals under a sky that would kill you in seconds. And somewhere in that ocean, something impossible happens. A molecule learns to do something no chemical had ever done before. It copies itself. That's it. No brain, no eyes, no plan, just a tiny chemical accident that could replicate. But that accident is the ancestor of every living thing that has ever existed. For the next 2 billion years, almost nothing changes. Just simple cells, dividing quietly in the dark until one of them does something completely new. It joins forces with another cell permanently. That single decision, made by something with no brain at all, leads directly to every complex life form on Earth, including the one watching this video right now. Chapter 2. Crawling out of the water, 375 million years ago. Fast forward, life has exploded in the oceans. Fish, sharks, strange armored creatures. But the ocean is crowded and getting more dangerous every day. Then, one fish does something no creature has ever done. It pushes itself onto land, using its fins like clumsy legs. It can only survive there for a few minutes, but those few minutes change the future of life on Earth forever. Over millions of years, those fins become legs, gills become lungs, and land, once empty, fills with life. Reptiles rise, then, for over 150 million years, dinosaurs rule everything. Our ancestors, small, furry, living in the shadows. Literally, one day, a rock from space, 10 kilometers wide, hits Earth at 70,000 kilometers per hour. In a single afternoon, the age of dinosaurs ends, and the small, furry creatures hiding underground, they survive. With the giants gone, they don't just survive, they explode upward into the trees. Chapter 3. Life in the trees, 60 million years ago. High in the canopy, something new appears. Small, fast, with something no animal had before, eyes facing forward, not sideways. These are the first primates, your ancestors. Yes, literally yours. They develop grasping hands to grip branches, color vision to spot ripe fruit hidden in green leaves, bigger brains to remember exactly where that fruit grows season after season. For tens of millions of years, life in the trees is perfect until the trees start disappearing. Chapter 4. Standing up, 6 million years ago. Africa's climate shifts, forests shrink, grasslands spread for thousands of kilometers, and one group of tree-dwelling primates faces an impossible choice. Stay in the shrinking forest and starve, or walk out into open land where every predator on the continent can see you from a mile away. They choose to walk. Literally, for the first time in the history of life on Earth, a creature stands upright on 2 legs, not because it's clever, because it's desperate. Scientists call this creature Australopithecus. Here's the detail nobody talks about. Standing upright frees her hands completely. For the first time ever, a creature's hands are no longer needed for walking. Those free hands are about to change the entire planet. Chapter 5. Fire changes the brain, 2 million years ago. With free hands, something special begins. A new species, Homo erectus starts picking up rocks, striking them against each other, shaping them into sharp edges, the first tools in the history of life. But the real turning point? Fire. Cooked food is easier to digest, more energy reaches the body, and for the first time, extra energy reaches the brain. The brain starts growing fast, faster than at any point in the previous 4 billion years. Homo erectus becomes the first human ancestor to walk out of Africa on foot, across entire continents, into Asia, into Europe. For the very first time, humans exist on more than one continent at once. At one point in history, multiple human species exist on Earth at the same time. In Europe, Neanderthals, shorter, more powerful, with brains as big as ours, sometimes bigger. They survive brutal ice ages that would kill most modern humans in days. In Africa, a new species appears, Homo sapiens, us. For tens of thousands of years, these species cross paths. They compete for land, for food, and they have children together. That is why, if your ancestors are not from Africa, somewhere between 1 and 2% of your DNA is Neanderthal. Chapter 6. The spark that changed everything. 70,000 years ago. Something happens inside the Homo sapiens brain, something that has never happened to any species before. Suddenly, humans aren't just surviving, they're imagining. Cave walls fill with paintings of animals nobody has even hunted yet. Bodies are buried with jewelry and tools for a life after death. People start telling stories about spirits, ancestors, gods, things that don't physically exist anywhere. This is the moment humans learn to believe in things they cannot see or touch. And that single ability to imagine and to share that imagination with others is what allows small tribes of 50 people to eventually become nations of millions. Chapter 7. The Final Leap. 12,000 years ago. For nearly 200,000 years, Homo sapiens live as hunters and gatherers, constantly moving, following the food and owning almost nothing. Then, one of the biggest changes in the entire history of life happens. Humans learn to grow their own food. Farming begins. For the first time ever, humans stop moving. They build homes, then villages, then cities, then civilizations. In an evolutionary blink of an eye, less than 12,000 years, the same species that once huddled around fires for warmth builds machines that leave the planet entirely. 4 billion years of accidents, extinctions, and survival, all compressed into the body sitting in front of this screen. So the next time you look in the mirror, you're not just looking at a face. You're looking at 4 billion years of survival. A fish, a reptile, a tree dweller, a species that almost went extinct more than once. And somehow, you're still here. So tell me, out of everything in this video, which fact shocked you the most? Comment it below. And to discover the unknown, follow me.